back to 2nd Street and the weekly wrap-up show. Hey guys, you know what? I got an idea. We're gonna have a community stream right now. Hey, I'm kidding. You see what I did there? I know you did. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Thank you so much for being here today on the on 2nd Street for the weekly wrap-up show. And guys, today, you guys know what today is? That's right. Today, Mando, the new episode, just came out. Did you guys watch it? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below, or I guess they're right there. Let me know what you thought of this week's episode of The Mandalorian. Please, no spoilers though. I'm gonna talk about it briefly and not really gonna go into spoilers or anything. So hey, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So speaking of which, we also got The Mandalorian. We also got all kinds of announcements yesterday through that Disney Investors stream, right? You know, that little presentation they did. Everybody's talking about that, doing their little, they're doing their little things. Their little live streams and everything. Good stuff. Good stuff. And hey, because they announced a lot of cool stuff. We'll get into a little bit of that as well. But let me know what you're all doing down in the comments below. What you thought of any of the news. Please, again, no spoilers for Mando, but we will be talking a little bit about that. Let's see who all we got here. And oh, guys, by the way, it's members only live chat. And by the way, I'm just kidding. I didn't do the members only thing. I put that in the title. I put that in the title because everybody's always like when they see that in the stream, like, oh, why is it members only? Oh man, you see, all these peoples are the same. These grifters just out there trying to get some money. So and people always get in the little chats and they're always all mad and everything. So I put that in the title. It's clickbait to see if anybody's like, oh wow, or if they'd be like, oh well, I can comment. Oh, look at that, you made a mistake. Oh man, it's just a joke, guys. It's hey, it's not members only chat, man. I welcome you all here. We got times when we do the members only chats, but that's not right now. That's not right now. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see, we got XR Coon in the house. We got my man Mike Porter in the house. Says hello. I was out yesterday. Well, thank you so much for being here. And we'll get a little bit caught up on some of that stuff. I don't know, but believe me, I was kind of out yesterday too, busy working and everything. So I hear you. ReeferMan Reviews says, hey guys, I just got into the car to go do something, but I'll be listening. Hope you're all having a great day. Oh man, I'm not even gonna ask, because when you say I'm getting in the car to go do something, there's really only a couple of things that one thinks that you're probably doing at that time. One, well, first and foremost, it's a little suspect. We probably all assume it's something illegal. Second, first thing we're all assuming is that it's probably a dead body in your trunk and you're driving to a hole out in the middle of the country. I don't know, maybe some people were thinking drugs or something. I think it's more like the, shh kind of thing, right? We're gonna go do something. Or maybe anyway, thank you so much for being here. Eric Heine in the house. Let's have a community stream right now. Not right now. But thank you so much for being here, Eric. Let's see. So yeah, guys, we did have episode 15 of The Mandalorian, and let me tell you, I thought it was really great. Once again, this week's episode had a good. It was a really short episode, but it had quite a bit done in that what was it, 30? What did they say, 37 minutes, something like that. There was quite a bit that went down in that time. And I think the pacing of the episode seemed really good. The way it went, you never got bored. It seemed like you were getting more than that 30 minutes. To me, I think it does. Just like last week's episode, it really seemed like we were getting more than there actually was in that 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like the pacing of these episodes these last 2 episodes has been great as far as those kinds of things, because it's had a lot of that action in there. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, was the action in this episode. Once again, you can tell that the director here, and I cannot remember his name, but I do know that he directed some episodes last season as well. But the thing is, like, you can tell, like I said last week, Robert Rodriguez knows how to direct action. You can see that in the sequences. And you can see that in some of the stuff that had come before that as well. You can see some of the stuff that came like in the episodes before that as well. Like, Robert Rodriguez knows how to do that, things where some of these other people aren't as good and adept at it. And you can see that once again in this episode. But altogether, I think the action that was going on, it was actually pretty good. The story itself was pretty. I thought it was good. Getting ready to go into the season finale. I think that 30-minute. I mean, it was a little longer than 30 minutes. Was about a perfect runtime for this episode. Getting ready to go into that season finale, which I think the season finale is going to be a little bit longer. I think the season finale is probably going to be closer to what the first episode was. What was the first episode, like 52 minutes, something like that? I think it's going to be somewhere closer to that, maybe 45, 50 minutes, somewhere right in that range. Just guessing. I don't know. Because there's going to be a lot getting ready to go on in that next episode. So, altogether, I thought the episode was good. We see return, and again, you know, this isn't really any spoilers if you watched last week's episode. We see Bill Burr's character coming back in. He played a major role in this episode. His character pretty much carried the episode, and I thought he did a pretty good job carrying this. And we can see just all of the different types of things that they were doing in this episode. All of the different influences that this episode had in the episode itself. And we also see... Lord Veedo, how's it going? He says, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Need a nap, huh? Yeah, cause you you worked overnights, and then you probably were over on the you were probably awake through the Den of Nerds stream when they were doing that, huh? When they did that, and then they did the discussion afterward. I bet you were there for that. Well, I was sleeping then. All right, man, good deal. But hope you're doing good, man. Thank you so much for being here. But. So Bill Burr's character really did carry this episode. Obviously, we had all the people that we had in the last episode. You know, Cara Dune was there. We got of course Mando's there. But we got Boba Fett returns, as well as, man, why do I keep forgetting Krennic's name? Krennic. No, Krennic. Krennic's the one from. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, Ming-No Wen. You know. I was up for almost 24 hours. I slept like 4 hours. Man. Yeah, no, you need your rest. I'm telling you, it's the most important thing. It's the most important thing. All you got to do is just turn it off, down in the background a little bit. I just started watching Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 7. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, Eric, that's what we've been talking about here. I thought the episode was really good. Again, a short episode that seemed a little bit longer than it really is. And again, I think that's due to just the pacing, just like last week's episode with Robert Rodriguez. You know, there was enough action and enough story and just things that go down where, you know, you get a little bit of action, it slows down, and then it brings you back into some more action. You know, it just kind of balances a lot of these things that make it seem for a longer episode. Thought it was really good. The things that happened in this episode were really cool as well. You can see this arc that the Mandalorian is going, his character arc here, if you will, that he's going through, wrestling with these different things as he navigates this landscape, if you will. Very good stuff. Very good stuff coming out of this episode. Now, the thing is one of the things I noticed is I'm like, okay, because I didn't, like, through Disney's investor call thing yesterday, through live stream, I did not see the Star Wars announcements. I didn't watch any of that stuff. But, so I don't know any of that stuff, what was announced there. But I'm sitting there watching Ming-No Wen, and why do I keep forgetting her name? Because I don't, like, man, you know what come on, oh man, yeah, you all missed all the announcements too, Mike Porter. Chillmonger says, yo, Disney is mostly hitting with those series. Yeah, they got some good series coming up. Eric says, hey, just started watching The Mandalorian. Oh, yeah, I just read that one. So, I'm not Krennic. It's like Krennic is, yeah, her character. You see her and Cara Dune there. They get left on the planet. They basically get left. They kind of team up, and it's like, okay, like, is that one of the things that's going forward? Are they doing a series? I don't know. And then we also see with Bill Burr's character in the episode too. It's kind of left hanging what happens with him. And then, just with like everything's kind of left up in the air in this episode, except for with our main character. We see our main character Mandalorian continuing on his mission, right? So there's just a lot of things going into this next episode that have me wondering about a lot of things. I thought this was a great episode going into episode 7 or into the last episode of the season. Now I'm sure there's probably plenty of people that would like to have seen more out of this episode, and I'm sure there's probably plenty of things that happen in this episode that people are definitely not gonna like. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Just, if you ask me, there's other things in this episode people are definitely gonna be talking about too. Oh, that Pedro. Oh man. And a lot of these things we've already seen clickbaited all over the YouTubes and the Tweeterverse and everything anyway, so hey, I'm just saying. I thought the episode was good. Go check it out and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the episode. Again, no spoilers. We don't want to get into any of that stuff, but I don't know. I didn't catch all the Star Wars stuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get into some of the Marvel stuff here in just a minute. We'll see what you all are saying here. Okay, Mike Porter did miss all the announcements. He says, I saw the Loki trailer. Was there a quick scene with Black Widow, or was I seeing things? You know what? I have to watch. Because I only seen it when they were streaming it on when Adam and Josh were streaming it last night. I haven't watched it full screen on yet. I haven't watched it full screen yet. So I need to check that out. But there was when I was watching, from what I seen and I was looking at, there's so many things in that trailer for Loki in the first place. I was like, oh my god, dude! Like seriously. They announced that Black Widow is going to be in theaters, May 7th. They're not changing the date. I know a lot of people have been speculating about the dates changing. I've kind of figured that, like, it's going to stay. There's really nowhere else they can move it to at this point in the first place. It's, like, kind of anchored there. Because when they announced that January 15th is WandaVision. I think we kind of already knew that in the first place. WandaVision is coming out January 15th. And what is it going to be, 6 episodes? I know Falcon and Winter Soldier was announced 6 episodes, but they're getting at least 6. So you think 6 to 8 episodes of WandaVision. And, like I said, from there in the middle of January, you're looking at going into about the middle of March. Or the beginning of March, just right there, right? With WandaVision. Then you've got to finish out March, then you've got April, and then then you're in May already. So you got like a month, maybe and a half. So you've got about 6 weeks in between WandaVision and Black Widow. So there's really nowhere else where you can put it without it kind of being overshadowed or overshadowing something else. Which brings us to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I can't remember. I didn't check the date on the Falcon and Winter Soldier as well, but man, that trailer. Was that trailer not freaking... Dude. I know we've all done the speculation thing. Everybody's talked about Falcon being the next Captain America. Captain America handed him the shield, right? The show's called Captain America and the... It's called Falcon and Captain... No. It's called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, that trailer was friggin' fire, okay? I got pretty excited for it. I can't remember what... Did they even announce an actual date for it? I can't remember if they actually announced an actual date for it, but... Damn. was that a great episode. Here's the thing: is you see Falcon's new wings and everything. You see all his new jetpack and all that stuff. Everyone, talking about, oh, he's gonna be the next Captain America. Actually, you know what? It looks like he's coming more into his own as Falcon. Maybe at some point we'll see that whole Falcon Captain. Well, maybe we'll see the whole Sam Wilson Captain America thing. I don't think this series is gonna go into that at all. I think it's gonna flirt with him becoming Captain America and having the shield. I don't think he's actually gonna do. I don't think any. I mean, I'm kind of wondering at this point, because it looks like he's coming into it. Like, did you see those Falcon wings? Damn, I'm telling you, they look like the comic book. And it makes me think that maybe they've kind of been playing all that anyway to kind of get that reaction out of fans. Like, oh, they're gonna do that. They're gonna need the tokenized cap. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Because they don't really have to. Because Super Soldier Program. But, it's funny because some of the things, man, there's a lot of crazy things going on, getting ready to happen right now, with what's happening. And that Loki trailer was absolutely fire. Now, you know what? Remember, what's his name? In the Richard E. Grant. Everybody's talking about, who's gonna play? Because they didn't say who he was gonna play, right? They didn't give everybody's names and everything. I was thinking about, what if he was gonna play Dr. Xander Rice? Multiverse, right? Hey, dude, Doctor Strange. I'm telling, dude. What? I'm kidding. I couldn't imagine them doing that. I couldn't imagine Feige doing that. But hey, at this point, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. But who do you guys think that he's gonna be? And I don't know enough about the Loki stuff with the Time Variance Authority to know who that is that the Owen Wilson is playing. That character's name. But that trailer was fire too, man. That looked like some pretty crazy stuff. Going through different times. And here's the thing is, like, you think about time, space, things like that. And that's why I say he got the time stone, or the space stone. Everybody's like, well, how's he going to go through? How's he going to travel through time? And to me, I think if you can bend space, which is essentially what it does, you can bend time. You can go anywhere in time if you got the space stone, essentially. And it's really complicated to explain why, but, like, anyway, I think it's or at least it's a gateway. It's a gateway. But anyway, guys, let me get back into the comments, see what you guys are saying, see what you all are saying down here. Okay. Everything always posted the presentation. Oh man, chill, Margaret. I'm not going to watch that, man. What are you doing to me, man? Come on, dude. I can't go do that. I can't go do that. I can't go for that. Can't go for that. No. Oh man. Yeah, I can't go for that. Can't go for that. What's up? What did I miss? Nothing, man. Hey, this members only chat. What are you doing here, XR Coon? What are you doing here, XR Coon? Yeah, I gotta check it out. TGIF, fellow weirdos. How are you doing, Star Wars Santa, my man? That's funny. Do you think they will have Boba Fett spin-off series for Disney Plus at some point in time? I don't know that it will necessarily be a Boba Fett, but I mean, are they announcing something like that? I didn't see the announcements. I don't know if they did or not. I don't know if they announced something like that. I didn't see the Star Wars announcements. I haven't watched them yet. The Star Wars ones. I think Boba might join the New Republic and be in the Rangers show. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see any of that. I didn't see the Rangers any of the Star Wars announcements. I only made it in on the stream when the Marvel one was starting. Just busy out working yesterday. That Loki What If trailer, yeah, Loki and What If trailer. That What If trailer looked pretty damn good as well. He would be Falcon with a cool shield. Yeah, absolutely. Can we do a video of all the streaming apps competing against each other with the song by Tears for Fears? Everybody wants to roll. Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. They're all doing their thing. Here's the thing, though, is Marvel, I think, has the upper hand right now. Only because, like, with Disney and the streaming service, just everything, like everything's in their advantage right now, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, especially for us nerds coming up this year, because I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be on fire with Marvel content starting January 15th, baby. It's like, oh man, I can't even think. Like, here towards the end of the year, been getting a little bit like, like because of the no Marvel content, but that's all good. There's plenty of things for me to enjoy, but now, I mean, it's getting ready to pick up so much, like, yeah. Bryan Cranston as a Moon Girl. Oh, is that what Bryan Cranston gonna do? Old version of Loki. I don't know. You think he's gonna be an older version of Loki? I watched Interstellar. I understand. Wondering Dog, how are you doing? Yeah, been a while. Has been a while. I hope all is well. XR Coon says Justice, Peace, or they could make TVA and Council of Loki same, and he could be an old Loki. Yeah. I'm an honorary member with all these announcements that even, what even is DC and fandom? Right? Nah, DC still got some cool stuff coming up. Like DC's loading up. All right, I think they're loading up. They're getting everything resituated, which they need to. I'm ready for some new good DC content. But we can see, man, Marvel's about to start. They're about to light it up. Come January 15th. Just wait. So I am most excited for Lightyear. What's Lightyear? Oh, is that are they doing a series? Are they doing a Buzz Lightyear series? Are they? Yeah, I was gonna say I only got to catch I only seen the Marvel stuff. And then they started doing like talking about some of the other stuff, and I didn't see a lot of the stuff they started talking about afterward. Huge DC fan too, honestly. Yeah, and I'm not like, I like Marvel and DC both. Like, and here's the thing, cause like me, like, I'm in my 40s, bro. Like, I grew up with good DC movies. You know what I mean? I grew up when DC was, you could say, somewhat dominating. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up with. Watching Superman, Christopher Reeves, right? Watching Batman, Adam West. Well, I mean, that was already over by the time I was a kid, but like by the time I was born. Point being, I grew up watching that. I grew up with the Christopher Reeves. I grew up with Michael Keaton, Batman, right? And I was there through rough years as well. Alright. I was even there through Superman Returns. You ever notice that Bryan Singer always just does those safe homages to something? Like, that was kind of a safe homage to the Christopher Reeves era of Superman. Always that safe homage, just like he did with X-Men. It was a safe homage to the comics. It wasn't quite one. It wasn't. He didn't quite do it justice. He did it. Yeah, it was okay. But now, DC's, they've had some victories. Obviously, they've had some victories. Batman Begins. Obviously, arguably the best thing that DC has done in a while. Batman Begins. That Zack Snyder Superman thing, the first one he did, Man of Steel. I like it. I mean, I think a lot of them are okay. They could just be better. You know what I mean? They could be better. But, you know, I mean, you could say that about just about any movie. It could be better. Like, well, I don't know, maybe not. The first Iron Man was pretty damn good, wasn't it? It was. Even though Tony Stark is a sham. Hail Hydra. Yeah. Okay, with Chris Evans is Buzz. It's an origin story. It's a movie? They're doing a movie? Buzz Lightyear movie? Wow. You only seen up to Infinity Stones, but not beyond, right? Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh. That Up show, though. Oh, they're doing a show on Up? Like, the Up? Really? See, I didn't catch any of that. Does Feige have a release date set up for the Loki series? I don't think he did actually set one up. I think it was... Because what, Eternals is coming up? Is it coming like winter time? Is it coming like in December maybe next year? Maybe it's coming in, I don't know. Maybe August, fall time maybe? I can't remember. I didn't check the dates. I didn't check the dates. I mean I don't remember the dates. I just remember what they were talking about and announcing. DC doesn't compete. Now they can't. Well, it's cuz the thing is like they tried to rush into things, you know what I mean? Like and I get it, you know. You want to yeah. Not to what they do. What they do. Yeah, Choma, yeah. Oh man, yeah, I got it. That's funny. We got it. I think DC destroys Marvel when it comes to comic books and animated stuff. When it comes to the comic books, let's talk about that come January. We'll see what DC's doing better. Woo! Anyway, animated stuff. I mean, definitely the Marvel stuff. It's pretty good. You know, Kevin Feige was involved with a lot of that stuff too. But yeah, the DC live, and I've never seen any of the DC, like since the '90s, any DC animated stuff. But yeah, there's stuff. You know, everybody definitely holds that up high. But here's the thing. Did you see the trailer for that What If series? Damn, that looked good. Marvel destroys DC in live action. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ming-Na Wen is Professor X. All right. Is she gonna be Cassandra? Is that what she's gonna be, Cassandra? Oh man, that's funny. Captain Pennsylvania and I was at a college football game. Oh, nice. I was gonna say, I remember hearing you say something like that. Yeah, nice. My team got beat, but all we did was talk comics and movies. It was a great meetup with the fellow nerd Venger. Yeah. Second one, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because we met up with the Godfather. Absolutely. Landon TOB, thank you so much for being here. Yeah. That when What If? Yeah, I was gonna say that What If series looked fire. That's Victoria Alonso's pick for Charles. Oh God. Oh, Chillwalker. That's hilarious. Yeah. Iron Man is Punisher. Iron Man Punisher. Ooh, yeah. Well, you know what I started thinking of is with you talking about Iron Man Punisher. It made me think of what's that series they're doing with Don Cheadle? Like Armor Plus or whatever? What's it called? Armored Saint? Yeah. No. But I think it was like Armor. What was the name of it? Armor Wars. I was thinking about what if. Oh God, no. What if by that point we've already been introduced? I seriously don't see how they're gonna do Punisher realistically in the MCU. I just don't see it even being possible. But what if we get Frank Castle, their Punisher, in one of those armors through that series? Like, right? bam. And here's the thing, I think it could quickly go there. Because when is that series coming out? I mean, what do you think that's coming out in like 2 more years? Was that one of the 2023 announcements or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, is that one of those? So we're going to be getting introduced to these characters. I don't see how they're realistically going to do, like Punisher in the MCU though. Like PG-13. Like I think you can pull off Deadpool. You notice they didn't say nothing about Deadpool. But they can pull off a Deadpool PG-13, a la Austin Powers. But Punisher's a totally different story. Punisher, I know people are gonna be like, oh, it don't have to be about that. Like Punisher is gun violence. That's what it's about. He hunts people down with guns. He guns them down. He's an anti-hero. He's not a good guy, right? I mean, he is, but you get me. I just don't see that ever being really something realistic for them to do that way. But I mean, hey, I could be wrong. I need to see that What If trailer. Yeah. What if it really does look badass? Yeah. Hey man, Punisher. What if Marvel Zombies and went into the MCU? Yeah. Came into the MCU. That would be nuts. Yeah, Punisher, my favorite Marvel guy, I think, other than Spidey, of course. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Like War Machine Punisher. Could you imagine that, dude? They pull War Machine. Because look, they basically already referenced Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, they set up the premise for Cosmic Ghost Rider with Don Cheadle of all people in Endgame. Remember, because they're talking about, well, if we can go, why don't we just go get Thanos and, right? Like that's literally an Easter egg for Frank Castle, and what he did is Cosmic Ghost Rider. He went after baby Thanos, right? He went after baby Thanos to go kill baby Thanos, and he took little cute baby Grogu with it. I mean, cute little baby Thanos with him. And he treated him just like Mando. Yeah, it was Mando. Yeah, it was Mando and the child. Yeah. It was Mando. It was Mando and
a child.
Yeah. It was. You don't believe me? It was Mando and the child.
A child.
I'm just saying. It was the same thing. Yeah. It was.
A child.
But hey, I don't know. Do we even need to get into that? Should we even start drawing the parallels there with all that stuff? Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, man, I don't know. There's just so much to talk about. Like my mind is like when I was watching all this stuff, I'm like, dude, like my mind is blown by all of these things, especially with that reveal of Secret Invasion. I've really got a video to make, right? Because I've talked about it. I think I made a video and talked about it before, where I talked about Nick Fury and everything being a Skrull. And I definitely need to do another video on that and update one of those things, because Nick Fury being a Skrull, I was talking about Captain America Winter Soldier, right? In Captain America Winter Soldier, remember the scene where he gets done talking? He gets done talking to Captain America. Steve walks out of his office and he's like, lock down the office, and he's like, and he says to open the disc, and they're like, it's file is sealed, and he's like, on whose authority? And they're like, Fury, Nicholas J. And he looks up, and he's like, oh, right? And then he goes to see Alexander Pierce. What if, and I've talked about this before, I think, what if he was a Skrull already at that point? What if that was a Skrull, and that's why he couldn't get into the file? Because, and that's why he looked up, he's like, how am I locked out of my own shit, overridden by myself? Because he was a Skrull. right? So he went to go talk to Alexander Pierce and get a little more, right? And then, by the time we actually see, and that he could have been a good Skrull at that point. That could have been Talos for all we know. But I was thinking that was probably already Skrull anyway, and that's why he couldn't get through to it. Because remember, at the end of the series, he still had his eye. And he used that as his security clearance to get back into the mainframe to stop, to override all the protocols, right? So I think that obviously that was Nick Fury, and you know what? And that's just something I say. Everybody always out there like, oh, we're so mad about how Nick Fury lost his eye. He didn't lose his eye. Jeez, he didn't lose his eye. He's got his eye. He didn't lose it. Did you not watch the end of Captain Marvel? He still had it. They gave him the choice. He was looking at glass eyes, and he couldn't make the choice because he didn't want it. He kept his eye. He used it as a security clearance. Always keep one eye open. He didn't lose his eye. He just don't have functionality of it. It obviously still works. You let a cat scratch your eye, and then think about if it was a flirkin. We've went into this before. Oh man, yeah, Falcon trailer. Yeah, that was badass. Marvel stuff won't be on the Max. I'm pretty sure. They went to DC. Marvel is Disney. How about Deadpool rated R to the Max? Oh yeah, they're not gonna do that. Yeah, they won't do that. So tough. Live Doctor Strange too. Yeah. Love. Yeah, I think you meant love. Yeah, love Doctor Strange. Yeah. Yeah. What happened to baby Grogu? What happened to Grogu? Do you think he will turn to the dark side at some point? No. I don't think so. I would love to see them say F it and say they're gonna make adult content just like they make children, family, teen content, but because they want to get everyone into their brands. Well, there's been rumors that they're going to do like an adult theme, like section on Disney Plus where they're going to put like some more like the rated R content. They're not doing like porn. They're just putting on like like some of the rated R stuff, which is probably where they'll fit Deadpool and some of those kinds of things like that they now own. Probably Logan. Is Logan? I don't even think Logan's on there, is it? Logan? I don't know. I haven't looked. I own all the movies, so I don't need to get on Disney Plus to search for them. You know what I mean? But I think that's from what the rumor is. That's what they're going to be doing is bringing in their own their own kind of adult channel. That's the rumors going around. Yeah. I'm on the oh no, what happened? What? Do more what stuff? What happened? On the what? What I miss? Mendo's gonna get his ass whipped in the next episode by some Dark Troopers, and I think Cal Kestis or Luke show up to save the day, but Grogu isn't saved till the end of next season. Yeah. We probably won't even see Grogu again this season at all in the first place. And I was thinking Cal Kestis. What if what's his name? What if that's his dad? Is that possible? The timeline? That Bill Burr could be his dad? What if his dad? What? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. And I can't remember the story in that game enough. I haven't. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, that'd be crazy. Wanda wasn't the only one to lose Vision. I'm on a roll today. Yeah. Cap said, and I agree. The Endgame should have been nominated for an Oscar. I know what everyone is going to say, but the movie was a culmination of 22 movies, and it was done masterfully. Yeah, I mean, but and that's to me is a great movie, and it done a lot of things. I just don't know Oscar worthy. And not to say that I think it's Oscar worthy, but as an actual competitor, I don't know. I think they had a better chance with Endgame winning an award, or Infinity War winning an Oscar than Endgame. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. had some great scenes in there. There was obviously a lot of great fan service moments that really got you, hit you right in the gut. And for me, a lot of those things were with Thor, and his character arc in that damn movie. I know a lot of people didn't like Fat Thor. Oh, they're shaming fat people. They're validating fat people. Oh my God! Can you believe they're making jokes about his dead mother? Whoa. Let's back up a little bit. But I don't know that it was necessary. I mean, Oscar worthy, sure, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Oscar worthy, sure though. I think it's Oscar worthy. That's why I meant a section for R. Yeah. Supposedly they're doing that. Also, Cap and I happen to agree and believe that all 23 MCU movies are great, and I know we are in the minority. There are some better than others, but we love. Yeah, me too, absolutely. And you know what? I've never done my ranking list. Like, y'all don't even know my. I know. Look, y'all know. Everybody's gonna be like, do your ranking list. Yeah, I need to do one. And LB's not around to bust my balls about it now. You saw the announcement for Ahsoka show and Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen back as Obi and Vader, plus Orlando and High Republic show and new Rogue Squadron movie. Okay. No, I didn't see any of that stuff. Okay, so there's an Ahsoka show, which seems obvious, and Obi-Wan, and Hayden Christensen. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I thought they said that. I thought I'd seen that Hayden Christensen was coming back as Darth Vader in Spider-Man 3. Sweet Home Alabama. That's not true? Like, Spider-Man 3 is not called Sweet Home Alabama, and they're bringing in Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader back, and I swear I seen that posted on tweeters, right? Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, that chocolate. Oh, the chocolate.
A child.
Yeah. That's funny, huh? Yeah. You know, it was funny because the other day I was sitting there, after one of the episodes, when somebody said something on tweeters or something. I seen it, and like that immediately
popped
into my head. A child. Oh man. Oh yeah, new indie too, dude. That's great. I'm ready for some new indie. I like Indiana Jones, and you know what? Even that last movie, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, they went there." Oh, and it's kind of like, well, I mean, they went everywhere else. You think they're not gonna go to the aliens? I mean, look, they had the last Ark of the Covenant, like. Right? Yeah. Aliens aren't far out of not far out of the realm of, you know, no surprise there, right? They had the Holy Grail, right? You must choose, but choose wisely. Right? You better put you a damn good porter in that cup, Indy. That's right. And I've got me the best porter right here. Spider-Man 3, Sweet Home Alabama, Darth Vader. Fast and Furious still haven't went to space. No, they'll be heading there. They'll be heading there. And oh yeah, Ant-Man 3. We got the Ant-Man 3. What was it? Why did I forget the name of it? Why did I forget the name of it all of a sudden? But there's going to be starting filming in January. They announced that, and that was something that Michelle Pfeiffer had revealed on a podcast, I think three or 4 days ago. She was on a podcast talking about they were supposed to start filming in January. With that, also, you know, Thor: Love and Thunder getting ready to start shooting. Quantumania, yeah, Quantumania. That's going to be interesting because look at what we've got going on here. Ooh, and Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. It's theory time, guys. It's theory time, right? Do you have any theories right here? Like, think about Fantastic Four, right? Think about it. Think about, I mean, are they really bringing in John Krasinski to be Hydra Cap in, yeah, remember that theory? They were going to bring him into Multiverse of Madness? Tom Cruise as Iron Man. We're getting all these other rumors, you know, all these other Spider-Man, these multiverse people coming back, right? I really didn't think that Disney Plus will have R-rated adult content because Disney is supposed to be kid-friendly. Well, yeah, but I think they're doing it like with a password. Like, you gotta have, you know, like set up an administrator password. If you have kids, you would do that. Yeah. They had the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, the Temple of Doom. Yeah, pagan craziness. Yeah. Aliens. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What would be next? I mean, really, we're beating along the path of like, you're throwing in everything there. You get, you know, Scientology. You got your, you know, what is next, right? Yeah, absolutely. You like Zac Efron, Johnny Blaze? Absolutely. I like Zac Efron Wolverine. I like Zac Efron anything. That dude's talented, man, and he's ripped up, so he's ready to play any role, man. Like he keeps in good condition. He's ready for anything. Yeah, there was a bunch. Doom is coming for Fantastic Four, and we are fast tracking to Secret Wars timeline. Absolutely. Here's the other thing, though. Multiverse of Madness, and I was talking about this the other day, and did we actually get confirmation that Krasinski is coming in to be Hydra Cap? Did we actually get that confirmation? I can't remember if we actually did it, if that was just rumored. But we've been talking, they've been talking about all these different cameos, people coming in to play different multiverse characters of the same people. Tom Cruise coming in as Iron Man, Krasinski coming in to play, not Reed Richards, but Hydra Cap, and just some of those different things. I'm thinking, what if, we're thinking Multiverse of Madness, everything's crazy. Alright? Zac Efron Squirrel Girl. Everything's crazy, so what if I may, what if all these people are coming in into the Multiverse of Madness through Doctor Strange? You get Krasinski as Hydra Cap. You get a Tom Cruise coming in to play Iron Man. You get all of these different characters, but it's the Multiverse of Madness, and they eventually come in. You know, maybe what's her name? Krasinski's wife. What's her name? Emily Blunt. Isn't that? Yeah. Maybe she comes in to play Black Widow, right? In the Multiverse of Madness. And then, after that, they get everything sorted out in the multiverse. Krasinski is actually Reed Richards. Maybe Emily Blunt is actually Sue Storm. Maybe Tom Cruise is actually, I don't know, somebody else. Maybe he ends up being Roxxon Corp. You know, why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? The guy, the shapeshifter guy. Man, why can't I think of his name? You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Dario Agger. I'm telling you, like, maybe they all, because we get introduced to them, like, oh, we see all these faces. And then after they get everything sorted out, we realize that, okay, like, oh, like, Krasinski is actually, that was actually Reed? Oh, there's like, what? Maybe everything's been maybe some things have been out of order for a while, right? And it's easy to say that it could have been out of order since 2011, since Loki left Stark Tower. You seen in that trailer where he was sitting there in the destruction, in the aftermath, and you see Stark Tower in the background after everything had been bombed, after it looked like that attack that we've seen in Endgame. Right? You seen Stark Tower in the background? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe through all of this, maybe there's just so many divergent timelines, and maybe that's kind of what Doctor Strange is out there kind of setting up. Because you know what? At that point, because they were there at the same time. At that point, what's her name? The ancient one. She wouldn't have seen that Loki got away, right? Because that foul up hadn't happened yet. Maybe she couldn't foresee that. But maybe all of these characters come back through the untwisted multiverse, or what we think is untwisted multiverse. Maybe Tom Cruise comes into play. Like I said, maybe he comes into play a Dario Agger. Maybe, and can you see that? Can you see him coming back in to play? Les Grossman? You know what I mean? That's essentially Dario Agger. He's gonna come back in and play Grossman. And you see him sitting there doing his little dance. Anyway. But maybe that's how he's gonna come back. I'm just throwing that stuff out there. But I've mentioned that before. Too. Burke the Nerd, what is up, my brother? How are you doing? Zac Efron is Danny DeVito. Oh man, go maybe Victoria. That's funny. I don't know the story in depth after Infinity War. I've been watching videos explaining how it goes from there to Secret Wars, trying to get more educated. Yeah, I hear you. Give me a badass trade with that full story. Oh, I don't have any of that. Like a lot of that stuff. You know, get on Marvel Unlimited and read all that stuff, man. Like $10, you read till your heart's content for a month for $10. That's how I got back into reading. Yeah. Daria, yeah. See, Chillmonger? Remember how yesterday you didn't remember Victoria Alonso and it was me that told you? And this time it was you that told me, Dario Agger. Yeah, see? You know it was me. You creeped it in the comments yesterday and you're like, oh, Trinity's like, oh, yeah. And you play it. I know what you did, Chillmonger. I'm just kidding, man. Oh, man. I'm just kidding. Y'all know Chillmonger. Y'all better go subscribe to this dude. He's a great dude. Check that out. Yeah. Yin to your yeah. There you go. Yeah. How was the game with Cap? They didn't even watch the game. They were too busy talking to each other. They were talking to each other like they weren't socially distanced. They weren't. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they got picks. Apex Comics, thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a very good day today. Let's see, where were we at? 8:30. Okay, gotta get ready to go here soon, guys. At that point, we can have unlimited versions of the MCU made in the future with new stars, thus pre-explaining all the resets they will ever do. Kind of. Because here's the thing: is you know they don't want to do that. You know they don't want to do a lot of that. But I've always also had some thoughts and theories about all that too. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, believe me, I need a better router and all that stuff too. I've got like factory stuff. I got factory stuff that Spectrum, that we got through Spectrum. I need to go out there and get a better Wi-Fi router. Get a better what's the little box called? The little, yeah, that thing. What is it called? Yeah, I need to go get a better one of those. Yeah. Talk about the MCU. Nice. So there's a lot of things, and that's something I've been talking about here with the Disney Plus stuff. Is they've got so much stuff, and the thing that they've got going on is an absolute game changer. How it's going to be going from the cinematic universe to the streaming services, and how they're going to go be hand in hand. They announced that in the first place, and I think a lot of people really underestimate what that means. People say like, oh, well, everybody has this thing. Like, no, but nobody else has done it. Not even Star Wars has done it yet. Crossed over from their streaming services into their movies. DC hasn't even done it yet, right? They haven't even done it yet where they've taken blended the two. That's what MCU is doing. They are planting their flag right there and saying, this is what we're doing, because this way you don't have all those origin story movies. You get all of those origin stories through these series, introduced to these characters, and brought in and placed into the films through that. Now, that's not saying none of these people won't get solo films. Moon Knight, he'll probably still have a solo film. Ms. Marvel will probably still have a solo film, right? More than just Captain Marvel 2, you know. Oh my God, I thought Brie Larson was out. Isn't Brie Larson out? I thought she was in cahoots. Didn't they just announce Captain Marvel 2? Oh my God. I thought she was out. Maybe it's just, is she not out? Is she cool? Is Brie Larson still in there? Like, is she out of the MCU and she's going to be Grand Admiral Thrawn? Is she the next one that's going to be hunting, is she the next one? Is she the next one going to be hunting?
A child.
I don't know. Oh, man. Because Feige is managing it all, yeah. Star Wars has too many heads, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Pitwood score, and we were talking about Den of Nerds and nerdy entertainment. So it didn't hurt when my team was losing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, man. Hey, you missed a lot, but hey, you were having a good time. And that's great because you got together and you got some personal interaction that a lot of people don't get a lot of now these days. There's less chances for us Nerdvengers to get together and spend time together. Yeah, Captain Marvel's out, dude. Hey, Kevin Feige was sitting like, hey guys, we're gonna be here. We're announcing Captain Marvel 2. It's gonna have Kamala Khan in it, and the movie's coming out. But you know what, Brie Larson, we're not so happy with her right now. We're gonna be replacing her soon, guys. Just to make you happy. Moving into Black Widow. Oh man, I like to see Swamp Thing team with Doom Patrol on their streaming service. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of that, like the Doom Patrol. I don't really watch the TV shows like I haven't even watched all of the Netflix Marvel stuff because we all know why. We all know why. And are we still buying the Charlie Cox Daredevil stuff? Seems like it's coming up. The child. Zac Efron would be the greatest Human Torch choice ever. The Rock for the Thing. Come on. The Rock for the Thing. Can't we just have something nice? This is why we can't have nice things. Because the fucking Rock has to be involved with everything. I just went, see, you made me, no, we can still make PG-13. I only used one F-bomb. Do we have to have the Rock in everything? We got Vin Diesel already. We got James Gunn already. We got Taika Waititi already. Yeah, I hope the Charlie Cox thing. Yeah, see, I don't know. If they're gonna bring back Charlie Cox, you know who I want then? You better bring me back Kristen Ritter then. If you're bringing back, all right. If you're gonna bring back Charlie Cox, Daredevil, you damn well better bring back Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones. She was a much better Jessica Jones than he was a Matt Murdock. All right. I don't care. Argue with me all you want. You're wrong. I'm telling you, she was a better Jessica Jones than he was a Daredevil. And he was a good Daredevil. I'm just not really into the show. I thought Jessica Jones season 1 was freaking great. I thought she was good. She was a good Daredevil. They're gonna Victoria Alonso strikes again. No, she was a good Jessica Jones. I loved her as Jessica Jones. She felt like Jessica Jones. You know what I mean? And believe me, I don't even know the character that well, but I feel like she nailed it from what I've known and read of the character. right? I think she did a good job. I can't get back to sleep. Oh, Rock is the thing. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I got triggered there. The dude from The Office is Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, Jim. That's my best choice, but I don't know about Ms. Well, everybody's talking about Jim's wife. Everybody's talking about Krasinski's wife. Isn't that Emily Blunt? Isn't that her name? Everybody's talking about bringing her in as Sue Storm. Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I'd like to see Krasinski do Doom, but to each their own. To each their own. Yeah. There are a ton of out-of-work actors out there. Bring an unknown to play Ben Grimm. Yes, and please, whatever you do, please don't make it Dave Bautista. Let him go over and hang out with the Suicide Squad. Ooh, man, those double entendres, right? Chillmonger's on a roll. I'm getting ready to get on a roll right now, damn it. I'm getting ready to get on a roll right now, too, damn it. Oh, man.
A child.
We coming for you, Grogu. We coming for you, baby. Oh, there. That was good. That was good. Sorry, I'm probably just making myself laugh. Oh, okay. I would love The Rock and Zac Efron on screen together, and again, plus I think they would be great as Thing and Human Torch, because they are both funny as hell and have perfect acting for their personalities. Well, here's the thing, is like, I think The Rock is good. I think Dwayne Johnson, like, he's a lot better than when he started. He's definitely, his acting chops are good. He's a good actor. He is. But I mean, by no stretch of the imagination is he a bad actor. He's a good actor. Absolutely. And he's gotten better. The only thing I would say with The Rock is, oh God, please do not let this man sing again. Okay? No. You can put him through all the classes that you want to, but please do not let this man sing again. Please. Please. For me.
A child.
For the child. Don't let this man sing again. But The Rock is a good actor. He's a good actor. And especially for what he does, but he is a really good actor. I mean, like, not even bullshit. Like, and he's not the greatest. You know, he's not the greatest. But for everything that he does, like, he's gotten all the right roles, and he's learned along the way. He's been teachable, and he's learned along the way, and become very good actor. But like, I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know. The Rock's in everything, you know, like, and you know what? Probably even The Rock, as much as he loves it all, as much as he probably loves it all, he probably sit there too, like, man, come on, let me get something else, you know, like, I gotta play all, you know, of course, but he's so good at doing, like, these superhero kind of characters, he's a big, larger-than-life kind of freaking dude, right? Shouldn't he be Conan? Shouldn't he be Conan anyway? Oh, wait, whoa. Sorry, race swap. Never mind. Isn't that how... I don't know how the meme is. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it's this way, huh? Is that way? Is it? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, point being, I don't know. I think there's something. I mean, but also, isn't that a little on the nose? You know, The Rock is The Rock. You know. I mean, you know, if he plays the Thing, he's gonna have to pull the whole "you smell what The Rock is cooking" thing. You know. The Rock has a new Christmas album out. Does he? Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not even funny. I like him as the bad guy. Yeah. What about the dude from Shazam as Doom? The dude from Shazam? You're talking about Mark Strong? Nah. Typecast. That's a typecast. That's why I think that Krasinski as Reed Richards is a typecast. Do we really want to typecast all these people? No, man. We don't want to typecast all these people. I don't want to see, like, and I know everybody, like, I talked about this the other week on one of the streams. Everybody wants to put Michael Fassbender. Let's get Michael Fassbender to come in and play Dr. Doom. Okay, you want Michael Fassbender to come in and play Magneto again. It's the same thing. It's no stretch in his acting abilities. No, in no way is he reaching down into the depths of something he hasn't done before to bring us something new. He's just being Magneto again. That's if you ask me. But a lot of fan casting goes that way. A lot of fan casting goes the way of typecasting these actors, and that's why a lot of times I don't like it, because that's all everybody does. Is like, oh, you just typecast everybody. I'm not into typecasting. I want to see people stretch. Look at Bryan Cranston. Remember, for so many years, he played that good, innocent father. He was just a good guy, and then look. He's a criminal selling drugs. Oh, man. John Cena would be the greatest as a thing, but he's a terrible actor. Yeah. I was going to say, John Cena is not a good actor. He's gotten better than he was. So far, though, I don't see him having the kind of depth of acting abilities. Like Cara Dune, Gina Carano. She's really showing... I really do think she's actually showing a lot of promise as an actor. She's made some improvements for sure. I think she's definitely made some improvements. The Rocky House singer. Oh man. There have been a while. Yeah. How you doing, Josh Mason? Yeah. Thank you. It's part of my weight loss program. The thing should be a white man. Agree? Well, I mean, sure. Why not? But I mean, like, what is a white man? You know, like, I'm dying in the race swap. Yeah, well, see, and that's the thing. You know, we always talk about, like, race swaps and everything. How come nobody's screaming about Black Adam, right? How come nobody's screaming about Black Adam being race swapped? You know why? Because he's got that golden skin tone. He's not from... Come on, man. You ever, like... Is it just me that finds that a little bit odd? Is it just me that, like, you're not, like... You're... That's like, literally a... Yeah, anyway. Oh, man. Bro, the funniest thing has been Fantastic Four is when Ben Grimm can't pick up the wedding ring because his hands are too big. Oh, man. Oh, that's just mean. You know, and it's been a while since I've seen, like, I didn't even watch that reboot thing that I didn't even watch that. That's one of those few movies I haven't watched. Like, I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch the new Hellboy. And I don't think... Well, I've never seen Punisher Warzone. And I don't think I've ever seen... I can't remember if I ever seen that second Ghost Rider movie. I don't remember ever seeing it. So there's like 4 movies out there I haven't seen. Hey, I've seen Ghost World. Have you seen Ghost World? I kind of like I kind of like typecasting personally. It makes it more believable. I don't know. Yeah, no. Believe me, you're all good. A lot of people do that. Because a lot of people want to see these people like, oh, this guy would be perfect for the role. Because maybe they looked the part. Maybe they played a similar role. But to me, like I said, and that's the only way I feel that way. Because I feel bringing Fassbender back like as Dr. Doom, he's playing the same character. As Magneto. Yeah, like, he's just doing, it's just a different character, you know what I mean? But he's doing the same role, essentially. He's playing the same role. Like, it would be, like, say, maybe, Rainn Wilson coming in to play Doom. He's doing something a little bit different, you know? A little bit different. He's having to dig a little bit deeper, because with a Doom... And that's why I say, because with a Krasinski playing a Doom, with a Dr. Doom, you want somebody that you can relate to and, like, and see like, hey, this guy is a bad guy, but he's not always bad. He like does some good too. Like he's got a human side to him that I can kind of relate to that too. But he's kind of, I don't know. Like Krasinski could bring that to the role, that humanity to him that I think the character needs. But also, like, does Krasinski want to have that bad guy kind of persona about him, you know, like, and get typecast like Michael Fassbender has? Right? I don't know. That's you know, that's just if you ask me. That's just if you ask me. Like I said, I want to see people stretch and go to the depths a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because like even look like Christian Bale. You know, Christian Bale. You know, he's coming in to play Gore the God Butcher. We now know that. We now know that. Haven't we? Didn't we know that before? Anyway, he's been a good guy. He's been a bad guy. He's been a crazy guy. He's been a sane guy. He's done a lot of different roles. He has stretched and shown, like, so you could give him pretty much any role, and you know he can get into the depths of that and do that you know, like he can do that. Where a lot of the other people, they just get typecast and it's like, okay, well, just give me the lines and I'll read them. Speaking to his agent. Paul! Is this the same role? Am I being Magneto again? Alright. Hell, getting paid good for it. You know? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, this, the way he said selling drugs. Yeah. I missed all the announcements. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Like Mike, there's so many of them. So you know, go back and watch the Den's live stream that they did yesterday. I think it was about halfway through when they got to the other stuff. When they got to the Marvel stuff. Let's see, I'm so lost. Yeah, I know, dude. Me too. Because there's so much. They announced so much yesterday. And that's something else I want to talk about here in just a minute too. Black Adam is a character from the Middle East. The Rock would be a good match for that character. He has the golden skin. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But he's not even like, you know, he's not even from like that you know. And that's the thing. Like it's literally like a race swap. You know what I mean? Like, but he looks the role, right? Oh man. Dr. Doom, tortured soul. Krasinski would be good. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he could do that. Like I said, bring that humanity to it. That I think would be. And believe me, I think Michael Fassbender could too. I absolutely think Michael Fassbender could too. Because he's got this. Like I said, it's just the same thing that we seen him do in X-Men. That's all. It's just, to me, that's the same thing. He goes through the same thing. And I just feel like it's kind of revisiting that. Shit playing the same role made Johnny Depp and Bruce Willis and Tom Cruise. Yeah, absolutely. Well, because some of them guys don't have the range of depth. Like Johnny Depp, he eventually got to the point where he was typecast, but he played different things as he was kind of going through his career, but he was still kind of that emo, kind of brooding, kind of, you know, like kind of that. So yeah, I can see that. Bruce Willis, for the most part, yeah. Tom Cruise has done a range of things, but for the most part, absolutely, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, I think for me, a lot of actors want to do something a little more. They like pushing the boundaries of what they can do. And Tom Cruise he's done a range of work, and all of these guys have. But how great are they at it? You know, like I said, like I said, like a Daniel Day-Lewis, like we've seen, like a Christian Bale can do. Just all of those different kinds of things. What is wrong with The Rock playing Black Adam? Oh, nothing. I'm typecast as a cartoon man. I work again. No one can draw me. Yeah. Stormy and I recovering. Stormy and I are recovering again on Monday, but we'll probably go through them today after our Mando Discord discussion. All right. Yeah. I do that choice would make a good Doom if he did it. Let's see. Butcher his name. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. How about Dwight Schrute as Doom? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Dwight. Yeah, that's Rainn Wilson. Yeah. I would pay good money to see Rock sing a Veedo. Oh, no, God, no! Mike Porter, what's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, reinvigorate the old Office rivalry. Yeah, that'd be funny. The Rock is going to be the new lead singer for Foreigner. You know what's funny is, speaking of The Office, like my son, he's like a little he's like a little Steve Carell. Like, cause sometimes I'll say something to him and he don't like it, and he like he does like the Steve Carell thing when, like, in the show where he kind of mocks you and just like, but he's not really like trying to mock you. He just repeats what he said. He just repeats what you say because he's triggered. You know what I mean? And he can't help himself. And he does. It's funny. Yeah. Nobody's talking about Rachel McAdams returning to Doctor Strange. So let me just slip that. Yeah. And that's great. And I honestly thought she was going to be back in the first place. I had no reason to believe that she wasn't. But I'm absolutely delighted by that because I love Rachel McAdams. Yeah. I really do love me some Rachel McAdams, man. I'm telling you, I'm not even playing around, man. That's the damn truth. That's the damn truth. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, there's just so many things coming out of this, and like I said, with that multiverse of madness and what we see going on with WandaVision, and again, I got to go through and watch that some of the stuff they did there with that, you know, like they announced so much, and we can see that over these next few years, Marvel is going to be absolutely dominating this thing, and God, what was the thing I was getting ready to get into? The Mike Porter. Brought up that I had to go on. Oh, I think it was for that because of like not really sure what happened because they announced so much. And here's the thing: is this year we haven't had any content. They've been switching and gearing up through this whole year, getting ready to bring us new content. And we can see that they are leaning into a lot more of that stuff. They are absolutely leaning into the streaming stuff more and getting that. But that's something that they already had planned in the first place with this crossing over the MCU and the streaming service. So just everything that's going on here, I think it's really good. And it is building up all of these different storylines it's going to be building up into this other culmination of stuff where they obviously announced Secret Invasion. But there's so much stuff that goes into that where you see we've got the multiverse of madness. We've got all of these things that are going to be leading up to that, right? All of these different shows, all of these different movies leading up to that. So the Secret Invasion is going to be their next end game level. You know, I don't even think it'll be end game level. I think it's just going to be like their next big Avengers movie. Will be that. I do not even think that they're thinking that this is going to be end game level at all. I think that they're looking at Secret Invasion. I think that they're looking at Secret Invasion being the Avengers, the first Avengers movie of this next going into this next phase. I think they only expect that out of it. As they're building all this stuff, Secret Invasion is only going to be that next that first Avengers movie before we move on into the Age of Ultron again. The Age of Ultron event, which likely is it Civil War 2? Or is it Secret Empire? I'm telling you, I think it's coming. It's coming. Secret Invasion is here. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Martin Cove, White Nick Fury? Who's Martin Cove? Who's Martin Cove? Interesting. You know what's funny? Because didn't Hasselhoff play Nick Fury in like something they did a long time ago? It's kind of funny because he looks like that kind of like he really fits that like the whole comic version of Nick Fury. He really does look like him. Let's see. McConaughey is Doom. I think that's good. I like that. McConaughey. I think McConaughey would be a good Doom too. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know if I bump into her up here. Sasuke Sisters too. Yeah, right. nice. Yeah. Wandering Ox says, that's why I loved Heath Ledger. I felt like he was truly one of the most talented actors of our generation. Clooney is pretty fantastic too. I think Heath Ledger was on his way to being a really good actor. Everybody talks about the Joker thing. I thought he was a good Joker. Yeah, I still think he benefited from just being in the right movie. But I think he was a good actor. He needed to stretch his talent, but that could yeah, absolutely. Oh damn, we got Yoda here. How's Grogu? You heard from him? Rachel McAdams is the most beautiful woman to ever walk the face of the. I'm telling you, yeah, she is. She's a looker. Let's see. Disney Plus will have a new show about the life of The Rock. That's one announcement I didn't miss. The Rock will be a crooner singing Frank Sinatra. Oh man, that's funny. How about we plan a community live stream? I won't be ready. Yeah, I won't be ready for that, Eric. I won't be ready for that. It's gonna be. It may not be till the beginning of the year when I'm able to do something like that, or maybe till after Christmas. Benedict Cumberbatch is Grand Admiral Thrawn. That works. Kreese from Karate Kid. Oh, okay. That's who you're talking about, Martin. Okay, that could work. I like that. He could do that. Yes. I like that. I can't wait to see the new Disney Plus show. Trinity and Adam raises a toxic man baby together. We're gonna. Hey, maybe we can get Josh involved too, and we can call it 3 toxic man babies and a baby. 3 toxic man babies and a baby. Oh man, you're 100% right about the Secret Invasion being the equivalent of Avengers 1. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And think about it, like I'm saying that knowing like it's going to be larger scale because of what they're doing. But I think they're not. I think their expectation level is only for it to be not to set the next benchmark. I don't think they're looking for it to be the next Endgame or the next Infinity War. I think they're just looking for it to be the next Avengers. Bam, because they're gonna come out and they're gonna blow our minds and they're gonna be like, yeah, you think you got that so far? We've just barely introduced the mutants. Bam. And that's when we start going into some of the bigger like the next Avengers movie after that. Like they're going to go through another set of movies before they have something that they are going to have the expectations of that end game level event. And here's the thing is because it's already big enough now. It's on a larger scale, so you got things that are going to go and then it's going to go. Like it's building. So it's not that they're making it small like the Phase 1 was. It's that it's on this grand scale now, and like this is where we are. Like okay, like they're taking this, they're taking this. Now, this is where we are now. Now we're going to shrink this down to size. Okay, we're taking this where we are now, which is here. We're going to take this. This is what This is what we got. Our this next phase, through Secret Invasion is going to be this, and then we're going to do another one that's going to be this, and then we're going to because you got to think that the world is already here, to scale, they're going to do that. They're going to do the same thing, build it back out again. Yeah. I don't know. That's just if you ask me. Zac Efron is Harry Osborn. Hey, that could work. Like I said, Zac Efron, dude, that's a talent. And here's the thing, like, Harry Osborn is a complex character. Zac Efron needs a character that has that kind of depth. Because that dude has the acting chops, okay? My kids are of the age now, they're watching like a lot of that High School Musical and stuff right now. And I know of some of the things he's done since that. I don't really have that whole thing. But seeing him do the whole singing and dancing thing there, how he's come up and progressed through his career, this dude is a good actor. You need to get this dude in a role where he's going to be in for a while, where he can flex his acting chops. Because that dude's a good actor. He's a good actor, no matter what you say. And plus, like he's already in the Disney family. He's got a he's still got a clean image and persona. yet he's still done crude things in some of his movies and things like that. So, yeah, I think he's in like Flynn. How long do you think until we get X-Men? My best is 6 to 8 years. Well, actual X-Men, I think we're probably looking at 2024 or beyond. But mutants, we're getting mutants. I think we're gonna get mutants this year. No, well, not this year, but in 2021. I think we're gonna start getting mutants introduced in 2021. X-Men, probably after that Secret Invasion thing, you know, like probably 2024, maybe just beyond that, an actual X-Men movie. The bad guy from Doctor Strange is thrown. Either would be great. Yeah. Secret Invasion isn't a big event with the movies and TV shows. Am I right? Well, yeah, no. I think that's the thing is I think Secret Invasion is going to be like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like just to scale what they're doing with the world. It's going to be a huge event, but their expectation is like to scale is that they don't expect it to be Endgame level. They expect it to just be Avengers level, where they've got that, you know, they've already got this huge world, and they're going to make that huge world a big event, like the Avengers, right? Like the same model that they already did through these first few phases, where they're not, like, it's going to be a huge event, but they're not going to expect it to be Endgame level expectations. They're going, because they're already beyond that. That's what I'm saying, because they're already beyond that. It's already there. They're going to build on it, and they're going to build to that next Endgame level event. And Secret Invasion will be the next big event, but it's going to be like the Avengers was. And then the next one, like the Age of Ultron, will be like the next big one. And then, you know, like so on and so forth. Not that it's not going to be big. Not that it's not, because it's going to be bigger and larger in scale no matter what. That's what I meant. That's what I meant by that. Well, Secret Wars won't be like till Phase 8. I don't think just like Endgame wasn't till 4. Yeah. It's a long time away, but I don't think they were going for longevity. So having a big thing like that for when Avengers died down would be smart. Yeah. Mutants soon. X-Men way later. Yeah. Secret Wars 2035 probably. Now I don't know about all that. It just depends, because like with the streaming service, it's a game changer. They can do so much in such a little time. You know what I mean? With the shows, with the movies, they can do so much in such a little amount of time, and they're doing it. You know, we already see that they're doing it. So I don't know that they're necessarily going to be that far off, because they're going to be force feeding us content from here on out. Zac Efron would be great as Harry Osborn or Johnny Storm. Either one. Yeah. He's definitely keeping the role for extended. Yeah. He's great in basically anything he does. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Because he's talented. He's talented. And you know, and that's the thing is like a lot of them people, you know, laugh at like all these people that do that stuff. You know, people laugh at Robert Pattinson because he was that sparkly vampire. All of these actors go through these things. Like they start somewhere. Look at what Kurt Russell did. Go look at Kurt Russell's filmography. Tell me that Kurt Russell's not a good actor. And he can't do stuff. Tell me that Zac Efron hasn't kind of done same stuff that Kurt Russell has. I'm just saying. Rest in peace, Agents of S.W.O.R.D. series. Oh, man. Sounds like Secret Invasion is the Nick Fury series. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Secret Wars 2026, 2027. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I could see that being realistically time frame wise. Well, the way Spider-Man 3 is going, just bring back Chris Evans for Johnny. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? But anyway, guys, we've been going here for 90 minutes. Going to bring the stream to a close. Thank you all so much for being here today. Don't forget, guys, tonight is the Trailer Park Live. See how much energy I have left for that by the end of the day. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long damn day for me. I hope you're all doing well. in these times we've got, here in Southern California. We're getting, they're getting ready to go. They're kind of closing everything up again with the, obviously the numbers of the pandemic spiking again. And I'm telling you guys, man, I don't know about you guys, but I personally know more people who have actually been affected this round than initially. So, hey, guys, be safe. Be careful in whatever you're doing. I hope that you're all doing well. And I hope you continue to do well. And that you and all your loved ones are being safe through all of this time. So thank you all so much for being here today. You all have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you all tonight on the Trailer Park Live.